Hello and welcome back to Captain of Industry. In our last episode, we tried to make a few efforts towards stabilization of the base while we were still working on some of our existing builds. Things like, I think, at least in the last couple of episodes, the mall area here, where we're making all the things. And also concrete here, we have a little bit more to hook up. Once this is empty, it's emptying out, but I don't want to force it empty because then it'll just... Yeah, and the reason it's not emptied out yet is because we just have too much concrete and not enough usage of it yet. We tried to stabilize copper a little bit, although I do have a tip from, I'm assuming it was Ghostified Gamer on that one. Could have been somebody else. It's been a couple of days, so I don't remember the tip. I don't remember who the tip was from, but I remember the tip. And then we, of course, have our iron build that is working a bit better, although, as we noticed, these connectors were prioritizing one input over the other, so we could potentially use, if we cared, we could potentially use the balancer things here, like, the balancers for the flats here to try to stabilize that a little bit. I don't really see the point of the effort, just because who cares if this one's working versus all of 6 of them at any given time, as long as they're all able to work at the time that happens. And that's actually our biggest problem right now with this specific iron build, is these each produce 12, and that's 72 per minute, and this belt can only handle 60. So technically one of these is always going to be wasted, assuming everything is backed up and full. But the fix for copper is to set the mining area here. Maybe we can't do this yet. There was allegedly a setting in the mining area to say to tell the trucks to only deliver to the local storage, or to a specific storage. Maybe that's in the truck. Navigation overlay? No. Yeah, so I'm not seeing where this is. Maybe it's a tech we have to unlock or something. That could be, but there was something about, hey, there's a setting to control where a truck can deliver to, and I thought it was said to be here, but it's not here, so maybe it's something we have to unlock it. But speaking of that, well, we have a ridiculous amount of food. We have backed up both kinds of food here, and they're full in their destinations as well. But we also have unlocked a few researches. Retaining walls we played with, and I think it was Ghostified Gamer again, who said, don't bother building them. Just use dirt as fill and just dig down like I'm doing basically, and use dirt to fill in once we get the ore out of there. We are dumping our dirt, moving our dirt over here to build a ramp up to the next level, just for fun. And as we dig through this, we're also getting some rock out of here. This is our old dump here. We're going to tear it down, level it off back to the ground level. We're going to get some rock out of here as well. There's dirt and rock in here. There's some slag in here too, but slag should be easily disposed of over here, I believe. Yeah, this is slag here. Oh, actually, it's full. Actually, slag is full, so slag could be a problem. But we'll see what happens when that happens. But as we chew through this, the dirt's going over there, and the rock is coming over here to be spilled off of the surface, off of the edge of the island here to try to expand the island a little bit. And as I learned, there are additional power options besides diesel generators. There's solar panels. And one of the amusing things, based on something we talked about in a previous episode, was taking the trash to fill it into the ocean, because it literally doesn't care. And we could do that. But if I do that, then I'm going to build my solar panels on the trash island, because of course, makes logical sense. So that's that. Otherwise, other researches we've done, smart conveyors, we talked about those. We've talked about the balancers, but there's also smart conveyors, basically sorters. We do research lab 2s we need to take care of, housing we played with, and we should look at those other few edicts that we took as well. Let's do the research lab 2s first. We can upgrade the existing ones using the fancy construction parts and electronics, and 10 of the regular research, I guess. 10 lab equipment. Oh, we need to make lab equipment. Would we make those here? Nope. Where do we make lab equipment at? Oh, let's see. General machines? Unless it's made in an electric assembly. It is made. Okay, we have to have electric assemblies for the lab equipment then. And that needs mechanical parts and electronics. So I think we'll set that up over here. Although even though mechanical parts and electronics are here on this side, we can easily just run those over. That's fine. I guess a different layout would have been better for this, but to be fair, I didn't know what was coming, so... and I didn't want to look ahead, so we're going to do what we can do, and then we'll go from there. Let's just do... no, let's do 2. Whenever you do 1, just do 2. There. This will be lab equipment, and we're going to turn off the trucks because we don't want them doing their thing yet. We're going to send it to a storage, and then we'll deal with it. We'll have to come out and around this this water line here, this wastewater line. But that's fine. Let's take a belt and electronics. Oh, wait, electronics are... Wait, these are electronics? These are electronics. And these are mechanical parts. That's what we need, right? Not you. Double checking. Mechanical parts and electronics. Yep, okay. So these can go... ooh, that'll work. Let's go here. Let's go up right away. And then we can come back down and in. No, stay up till here. And then down and in. We can connect from here up till here and then down and in. We'll take this one across as well. I gotta wait for them to finish those to get those trucks out of there. And you're gonna stay there because you don't have anything else to do? Well, 2 of you did. How about you? Can you get lost, please? Can you tell the trucks to get lost? Like, hey, go over there someplace. Apparently not. So until they're ready to get lost, they don't get lost. That's a bit of an annoying thing. Well, at least we'll get one of these going. I guess we could do the other belt while we're waiting. We have to do it anyways. This will come out to here. And then this way. I'll stop there. You can go in here. And this will be... lab. There we go. And into there. And maybe that truck... yeah, that truck got lost. Good. And then we can go here. Up. Right away. To here. And then down. There we go. And that'll get our lab equipment going at least. And then they'll be able to pick it up from here. To take it over to the lab to get upgraded. And actually, we might as well just flag that one to go to, because they've delivered everything else but the lab equipment. So we'll just let them deliver the other things here, and then they'll deliver the lab equipment when the time comes, or when it's available. We need to do this belt as well, though. Can't forget that part. Otherwise, we won't be outputting that one. I turned these both off. I did. Great. We drained our supply of that pretty well. And the lab equipment's coming in, so we'll get these upgraded momentarily now. Looks like our first... might be all of 20. It makes 12 at a time, so the first 12, and then we'll get 12 more. That's not 12, though. Oh, no, it makes 8 at a time. It makes 12 per minute. 8 at a time, yeah. Okay, you're upgrading already? Oh, you got there first. How it decides when to do what doesn't make any sense to me either, sometimes. I mean, a lot of games do that, but still. We can't obviously harvest these trees up here, that's why we're building the ramp. But we have a ridiculous amount of trees over here anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think now is the time to do away with this storage. Let's turn off truck import. Let's take another storage. Wait. Yeah. Actually, I should just Shift-C that one since I did it. And let's just put it over here. Near to these trees a bit. And then we can, once it's there, we can take this one and set it to empty, and then they'll move it all over here. As best as they can, anyway. They'll dump the rest of it in the dock, but that's all right. We could force this to empty, but that's okay too. We need to do a little bit more work with our ship. There is another dock. I think it must be ahead of us in the research, by the way. I think we looked at it. Yeah, it's this one right here. So we'll do that one pretty soon. And that'll get us the thing that I was looking for in a previous recent episode. We must be using a lot of... Oh, you're done. Oh, okay. We must be using a lot of copper if those bins are empty, but this was pretty close to done, so that's part of the problem. Let's go that far over. Let you keep working. And once we get some of these trees cleared in this area, then I can run that back. This needs to allow truck import, and this needs to be empty. Get to work, trucks. All right, our research is done. The labs have been upgraded, or our research labs are upgraded, that is. Let's pick out a research out of this level. Maintenance Depot 2 would give us converts products and maintenance. So this would give us mechanical parts plus electronics yields 480 maintenance. And these ones here are either 2 plus 1 equals 35 or 6 plus 3 equals 105. Which one was this? Was this the per minute? Yeah, per minute. So 6 plus 3 equals 105. So this is going to give us a lot more for 4 times as much and more than 4 times as much stuff. That's good. Pipes 2, which gives us more 3 times the throughput. So far we haven't needed that I know of, that I've noticed. Cargo depot could be good because it gives us the ability to dock that cargo ship. Advanced diesel gives us some more distillation stuff, and must be some more efficient recipes here by, yeah, there's like cracking and all that kind of stuff here with the distillation process. Biofuel is to turn potatoes into fuel. Interesting. That gives us a supply of oxygen and nitrogen. Or no, an air separator gets us that. A cracking unit turns fuel gas plus oxygen into diesel. Okay. Next option here is basic desalination. Pump water out of the sea to get water. We can also distill water and coal to make seawater and coal to make brine. That makes sense because you boil it to separate the. Yep. And then power generation 2 gets us some probably more efficient recipes for power gen. Makes some sense here, and it looks like it's steam powered as opposed to just direct burn of it. And then we also have a burner down here, which disposes solid waste by burning it. And this is what Ghostified Gamer and I were talking about, because this, you can put waste in there and it causes air pollution. But if you dump the waste in the ocean, there's no pollution at all. We have edicts again, and we have vehicles management, which gives us more vehicles. We really don't need that. We're nowhere near our vehicle cap here. It wasn't here. It's here. We're at 27 out of 70. So yeah, we're good there. I think the most interesting one right now to me is cargo depot. So let's go ahead and start that research. And you can queue up more than one here, by the way. That was pointed out to me. I remember it from out of the tutorial or something. You can add to the queue if you wanted to put maintenance depot after it. And I'll do that just for the demonstration. But I like coming in here and making these decisions, looking through the things and whatnot, whenever I can. Or whenever it's time. All right, did that empty out or did they give up on it? It emptied out, basically. All right, that means we're going to delete it. I think I clicked it. There's no indication until the truck gets there and starts dismantling it that it happened. You're just going to take that wood to here. That's a great job, wherever it goes. Right there. Okay, great. It wouldn't take the 3 because it wasn't a full truckload. And it's weird, but that's the way that it works. All right, you are unloading copper. If nothing else, this storage here will serve as a buffer for these trucks if they are if they're bored, basically, or if they're still delivering here, they can at least start delivering it here too, and then other trucks can help them. Where are you guys up to? I'm still allowing slag to be dumped here. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, I don't have any dumping sites, but yeah, let's turn that off anyway. And they're starting to eat through this here too, which is perfectly fine. There goes the rock over there, and yeah, you can start to see just a little bit here of the rock being turned into island here. I could dump dirt here too, but I want the dirt for the ramp. I want it to look like the rest of the island instead of looking like a rock ramp. I suppose rock would technically be more stable, but I want it to look right, or look the same. Blend in, as the case may be. I see where population's creeping up a little bit. We're getting close to that, so we're going to have to do another upgrade soon, but that'll be fine. Let's look at those other edicts. Those were these, I guess? Fuel saver, vehicle fuel consumption's reduced by 15%, -1 unity for that. Maintenance reducer, maintenance reduced by 15%. Same. Farming boost, farming yield increased. Water saver. We don't need any of those, I don't think. We should have plenty of water. I mean, we are pumping up the groundwater. And someone told me that the groundwater here is more like a reservoir rather than a steady supply. So as we, and the same thing with the oil, by the way. So it'll deplete over time as we use it, I guess. I don't know where you see the number though. I thought that they said there was a number visible. And I guess so we didn't need to build our farms here in the groundwater either. They could have been built anywhere because the groundwater is only used for the pumps, not for the fields. So, but I don't know where you see the number that says, hey, this is how much we have. Maybe that's somewhere else, not sure. We're still having issues with dumping out all the vegetables here. Maybe we should add another fallow cycle to one of these at least. Just to try to distribute it a little bit, if we can. Because our average fertility, our fertility equilibrium here is only 80. Here it's 82, and here it's 91. We could probably bring it up a little bit, especially on this one. Maybe we should have actually done that on this one. We'll see. See how that works out. We're still eating away at this coal. It's going to be a while. But eventually it's going to, we'll have to start digging down in, and then it'll just be a big old hollow mess, basically. Big old hollow hole. Do I have this set equal here? You're outputting 24 molten, and you are taking 12 and 12, so that's 24 plates. Or 12 and 12 to make 12 and 12, I should say. And then you take 24 plates plus water to make... yeah, you lose some plates. We do have the slag here that we need to deal with at some point. We could take that out into a storage bin someplace. Maybe that would be a good idea. And then we don't have to have the truck coming all the way in here, as I think we discovered recently, if not the last time. I'm just going to put it in... Actually, I'll put it in down here a little bit, maybe. We'll come out like this. Then I'll take one of you and plug it in. You won't plug into there, though. Alright, fine. We'll go here. And then you can go into there. And this will be no truck imports. This will be slag. And then we want to set this the same as this one, where we have it saying to empty at a certain level. And we just did 81 the last time, or... Wait, we did 80, we did 90, okay. We just did 90 the last time, half empty basically. That way the trucks will come and get it before it fills up completely. Otherwise they just won't bother. I mean, we could probably set it to like 90%, but I mean, the biggest problem is going to be not having any place to dump it. It's dwindling. Wait. Oh, somebody's an idiot. Oh no, I turned that off on purpose because we couldn't reach it. Never mind. Turn that off. This one's the only one running because the trucks can only reach this one. They can't reach these. I suppose I could break... No, I don't want to. Do I? Well, we could do a couple of things here. Now, someone also pointed out that deleting things causes you to not get back all the materials you spent. So that could become a problem. I'm not that horribly concerned about it, but it could become a problem. If you are concerned about it, then, you know... Wait a minute, am I dumping rock or slag over here? I'm dumping slag over here. Okay, rock is coming in here. I misspoke. Slag is being dumped when it can't fill up these bins. So we do have a place to get rid of slag. We don't have any rock coming in very often, so that's what we have to deal with. And this is crushed slag here. And then along this chute here is the crushed rock, the gravel, and then that becomes sand here. Right. Yeah, made this little swirly thing here, which is fun. Oh, and this is lagging behind because it's not getting very much sand because of the way these are splitting. But that's what happens when you have a manifold, I guess. If you wanted to have a bit of more of enforcement, you'd have to do it differently. This is actually getting done fairly fast. I mean, I'm not surprised because this is literally eating at that mountain that we built, but yeah. All right, we're doing our research. We could add another research lab, I suppose. We do have plenty of Unity we could spend on that. We are full population-wise. We should probably do the population edict that disables natural population growth. So that, and it's checked, it has activated it, so that we don't get an overpop. Plenty of food. Okay. That's a good edict to do when you don't want population growth. We could always start mining sand too, presumably. I don't know. I mean, I assume we scoop it with the excavator just like anything else. But for now, I would rather recycle that rock that we're pulling up, because we're also going to want to tear this mountain up too. But this one's more important because it contains the slag, largest part of the slag, and that's getting dumped. Okay, so let's see here. We could probably kick the speed up to top speed. I do want to send my ship back out again. Actually, where's my ship? It's out in the map someplace. So never mind. We did lose the fight here, so we retreated back to here. We have 806 kilometers of fuel left, so we actually need to go home. We don't have enough fuel to go anywhere else and get back home again, which I wish I would have noticed before. Fuel tank would be a good upgrade for that. Come on back. We finished cargo depot, so we started working on maintenance depot 2. I'm assuming that these will upgrade, but maybe not. And let's look at the cargo depot stuff. So, water extraction, be cargo docks. There we go. Cargo depot 2. Once built, a repaired cargo ship can dock here and transfers cargo via attached cargo depot modules. So that's where these come into play. So it basically turns the shipyard that we have here into, or turns these into another shipyard. A trading dock we've had already, but the cargo depot, yeah, this needs to go out here someplace, I think. Can I place in the ocean? Okay, well, I'm not trying to place it in the ocean. I'm trying to place it where I'm supposed to. And I guess it's got to come over here where it's all green. But over here at the corner of the island doesn't hurt either. Can I place in the ocean? Yeah. Let's go here. That'll be a good spend of, especially the concrete slabs, but of course the construction parts as well. Especially because the concrete slabs are also used for the construction parts. And the construction parts are used for the construction parts too, so be a lot of concrete slab spend, which will get this thing, keep this thing moving, rather. Now that we don't have... Actually, we don't have a lot. Are we done? Nope. How do I want to do this? I don't really want to run this belt, but I guess I can. Out this way, and then to here. And then we can go this way, and then we can go into that. And by doing that, they'll come out here and they'll build this, and then we can just delete this belt from here to here, and it'll have cost me a little bit of parts, but not that much. And then we can just put that other segment in and call this done, because I'm tired of waiting. I mean, we're talking 13 construction parts 2 and 13 rubber. And that was for the whole stretch, so that bit that we're deleting couldn't be more than half of that. Because it's maybe like a third of it, really. It's probably like 5 each. So if we don't get 5 each back, big deal, I guess. Alright, it's empty now. Well, now. And we'll just, as soon as the stuff passes that point, as it has now, just delete this, and then we can connect you to you. Oh, no, undo. Oh, crap. I don't know how that happened exactly, but... Oh, I see how it happened. I need to also delete this piece right here. It could not connect properly, so it tried to evade itself around... Huh? You're deleting that? You are deleting that. Okay. This goes here. It tried to find itself a way to connect to that side. Trucks are busy. I can't imagine why. Power just hit a peak again. Yeah, there it goes again. So we're going to have to add another one of these. Oops. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, so now we have, hopefully, a sufficient amount of concrete. But power also just went up. Okay, there it goes. Kick this one on. Ah, our cargo ship came here now that we can dock it. So this has no modules available. We need to figure out what we want to haul in the cargo and then take care of it. And I think we want this to be our diesel hauler. Excuse me, our crude hauler. From here. Excuse me just a minute, I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a tickle in my throat and I had to get rid of it. So we can send the cargo ship here to haul specifically oil. And I think that's what I want it to do. So let's put a fluid module attached to this. It can haul any 2 things. And so we'll have it do this. And that'll be it, I think, for this, because I don't have anything I want to go out there that I know of. At least I don't think I do. I don't know what you would deliver out here, so we'll wait on that. And then this would have to go into a refinery. And yes, we could send it all the way over here, even if we just, you know, shipped it via truck. But why not do a different refinery using the new technology that we're going to unlock soon enough? So let's actually plan that out next and add this to the queue, and we'll do that after this. I paused the game too. I was paused the recording, and then I didn't unpause it. Alrighty. Work. Oh, I never set this up for coal either. Yeah, still don't see that thing. It must be in here somewhere, but I don't want to look too far ahead, but on the other hand, I want to know. I'm supposed to know. Ooh, large vehicles. Oh, good. There's another tier of conveyor belts. That's good. Recycling. That's always good. At least this far, all the way up to Research Lab 3, I'm not seeing it. Unless it's kind of lumped in with something else, or I just plain missed it. Could be, to be honest. Ooh, steel smelting too. Nice. So maybe I'm missing what goes, how that works, but, and by all means tell me what I'm missing, because I'm missing something. Mining priority. Oh, that's something we should be doing. Your mining priority is coal, so maybe they'll ignore, for a while at least, maybe they'll ignore the other resources that are here, possibly. Like dirt and rock, at least. I don't know what's going on. And then you can just mine. That's fine. You're just mining what's marked. You're only going to mine... Well, you'll mine a little bit of iron from here, I guess. But that's fine. I don't care. How's our ramp going? It's going. Maintenance Depot 2 is finished. Is that an upgradable one? It is. What's the disadvantage of doing it? Okay, I'm still having coughing issues. So we have to end this episode pretty soon, which we probably would do anyway. Right now it seems like we don't actually need Maintenance Depot 2. Let's just go here. No. Buildings for vehicles? No. Buildings? There it is. A lot more workers, though. A lot more power. For really a little bit of gain. A little bit of benefit. Because this is a 4x increase in the input ingredients. But it's only really like a 1.2 or something increase in the output ingredients. So right now it's not worth it. It was good to do it, but I don't think it's worth it. And we'll definitely focus on this diesel instead. But that's going to have to, of course, be, I think, in the next episode. We've done a fair amount here of kind of maintenance-y things, getting that up to level 2 and such. We could probably build some more vehicles if we thought we needed it. Maybe we could use another coal truck. That might be useful. We could assign another truck to that. They are driving an awful lot. Of course, we could always just start automating coal, which might actually be even a better option. Maybe we do that next time. We'll see. So I think we're going to leave this here. Again, let me know if you have any suggestions or ideas for me. We will, of course, give this a try, or give this another continue in a couple of days, and you'll see the progress then, and we'll just keep plugging away at it. I'm really enjoying this game, and I like the variety that it's offering to us, of kind of different things to do and different choices we can make, and I'm really interested to start working on this new diesel once we have it, and also now that we have concrete finished, we're in a much better place there too. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.